Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October, Day 5. Now, today we're going to be talking about Dark Light. Now, if you guys are familiar with my channel, this should look kind of familiar because it was actually one of the films in What's in the Bag, Jay. What I decided to do was take the 4 films that didn't get reviewed and put them into my 31 Days of Horror in October so that everybody gets to see a review for the movie that they wanted to see a review for. Yeah. And movies like Boo and the other films will be making an appearance in this month. That way, so when I do start What's in the Bag, Jay, again, we can start fresh with 6 new films. So, Dark Light is a 2019 film which runs approximately 90 minutes and is written and directed by Padraig Reynolds. Now, he did one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Rites of Spring. He also did The Devil's Dolls, which is a Scream Factory release, and Open 24 Hours, which I believe is a newer film. Now, this stars Jessica Madsen as Annie Knox. She was in Leatherface, Rambo Last Blood, and some TV. Opal Littleton as Emily Knox. She was in the 1517 to Paris, which is actually at the Dollar Tree right now, and I actually did pick that up. And she's also done some TV, but she's very young. And Ed Brody as Paul Knox. He was in Sync, King of Crime, and some TV. Now, apparently, they used a real reporting, which is 2,000 children are reported missing every day in the United States. Apparently, that's true. The events of this film are not. But, and I've said this before, we as reviewers look for that diamond in the rough. And I'm telling you now, this movie is a creature feature, and this would have made my top 20 if I'd watched it before I made my top 20. I really enjoyed this film. Now you have a family. Um, Annie Knox, remember it's Annie, Paul, and Emily. Now Annie and Paul are divorced, and they have a young daughter named Emily. And Annie moved back to her childhood home, which almost looks like the house on The Messengers, if you remember that, with all the sunflowers. This is Rows of Corn, but it kind of looks the same. So she's living there with her daughter, and weird things start to happen in the fields. She starts seeing lights everywhere, and they're called dark lights. Well, these dark lights are creatures, and they kidnap children to use for their own purposes. I'm not going to say anything more. I will tell you this. The creature design in this film is unfreaking believable. I actually really enjoyed this film. The acting is great. I just couldn't believe that I had never heard of this film or heard people talk about it. The creature almost looks like something that Stan Winston would have created, in my opinion. And it was good to see a really good creature feature and a really good creature design. So this is a very high recommendation from me. This got an 8, and that is 8 smashed pumpkins. Definitely pick this one up if you can. If you love creature features with a creative storyline, you're really going to enjoy this one. I loved it. I can't wait to watch it again, to be honest. And stay tuned for day 6. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.